Hi guys, how you doing? So back on this again. Hi John, how you doing, pal? All right? Get this mouse out of the way. Yeah. Well, I've got my settings right this time. I've got the live chat instead of the top chat. I've got audio working. So happy days. So these guns, sure last week I couldn't figure out where to put these guns. Alright Paul, how you doing pal? So I couldn't work out where these guns went last week, these tiny little ones. Well, I kind of figured out what's happened. There's actually a deck missing. It should be a deck just here. Just right in this groove here. And it's just a groove. There's no deck there, so that's where the problem is. Some of them guns go on that deck. So I've painted this bit, which actually slots onto that deck. All good, even better with Wales beating England. Oh well. All good though. So that bit slots into there. And that's why I was having issues trying to figure out where some of the guns went. That's two of them solved. That should sit on there like that. So there's going to be a white bit on this, so I need to work out where that is and then spray that white on that side. Because as you can see, it will be white, and it's this piece here. So it's got to definitely be white in some bits. So basically it's that whole side there right across. I'll pop that out and we'll give it a quick squirt with white from about here round there and round to there. Needs to be done in white, but not underneath and not on the inside there, which is where it gets a little bit more fiddly. Peter, do us a favour, pass that masking tape. Yeah. Cheers, pal. So we'll give that a quick mask so we don't get it underneath. And then we shall spray the white. It's just a temporary little bit of masking there just to stop any of that underneath getting sprayed white by mistake. I don't want no issues. So that bit there like that. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably just hold a bit of card in there, or a bit of paper. I'll probably just hold that in there like that and just spray that edge. In fact, now I'm going to chuck a bit of masking in there just to be sure. Change my mind. So we'll get that quickly masked in there along that edges. And then we shall spray it. Get the old airbrush kicking in. It's only rough, it doesn't need to be neat. It's just to stop any crap getting in there really. I have the nozzle turned down on the airbrush so low, so I get a bit more control with it. So basically I'm just going to spray that edge there all the way around. just on the outer edge to match the Dazzle camo. So go use the old top notch airbrush, just adjust it at the back there so you can get a smaller spray pattern. Oh. If I can get the bottle open, that is. Where's them mould grips gone? Keep them to hand. There you go. Bottle lids can be a pain. I only want a little drop. It's hardly anything I'm spraying, so yeah. A little bit too wide a pattern, so I'm just turning it down a little. That'll do. So it's just this little leading edge here. That's it, just that little leading edge there in the white. The rest of it's all grey, like that, just that little edge, and that'll just mean it'll blend in with that Dazzle camo there, and we're happy days. Put the lid on. Peter looked there when I said that. Up a little. Anyone got any snow? That's the question. We've not. We thought we were, but nothing's happened. Flush the airbrush out a little bit. Little cotton swab, and we'll be good. Yeah. So that little grey bit that we've just been messing about with, the missing bit that needed the gun. Jesus. How are you doing? Go for it. So I've got like a two-tone grey and white on the edge, and it's still grey on the inside there. And that should pop into there like that, and we should be good. And that should match up, which it does. Excuse me. drop of glue. At least I figured out where the gun goes now, you see. And it goes in this deck. I was looking at the instructions this morning and I'm like, where on earth does that go? And that's what it was. So now you can see it's that piece there. Right there. So now that's sprayed white, it matches the Dazzle camo there. But because I've left the other half grey, it matches the Dazzle camo on that side with the grey. So that's how I've done it like that. But at least now I can put two of the guns on there, because there's two guns that go on there, one on that side, one on that side. Evening, Stuart. Still working on the Turpits, yes mate. Between that and the Harrier, so I do a little bit on each, depending how I feel. So happy days. That's two guns I figured out where they go that I couldn't figure out before. So I've got one more gun somewhere that I've got to figure out at some point. I'll pop this little blighter on there. Like that. Like so. It's one of them builds, Stuart, that's just relentless for guns. I've never seen so many guns in all my life. But someone was saying to me, is it the Yamamoto? Apparently it's got even more on it, which is like, whoa. I believe that's a Japanese one. I'll put that little blighter on there. Like so. Just get it to point up the way a little. So fiddly. We'll get it. Just trying to get it in that little. There's a little tiny recess for it. And I shake a little bit too much for this lark. There. Turn it round a little. Now, I like to have things even. So that's that one on. I want to lift that. I'm going to regret doing this, but I want to lift that up just a little tad more. Now, Yamamoto's on my bucket list of kits I'd love to have, along with the. Oh wait, yeah, the Jumpwood, yeah. I want to do. I've got a thing for Missouri, and I'd love to do the 1/200 scale Missouri. That would be really cool. That's kind of on my bucket list, even though battleships drive me bonkers. It would, yeah, awesome. Hi Muse, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. What, you want a quick coffee before you go shopping, or? That's normally what it is. So I've still got one big AA 4-gun jobby, and then I've sorry, a 2-gun jobby, the AA guns, and then 2 single ones to go somewhere. Where, I haven't figured out yet. I have been looking, but no idea. We have got another searchlight to put on, so I might do the boats actually, the little boats. We've got these little boats that I've been working on over time. Yeah, the little lifeboats and whatnot. So we might have a little play with them. That one needs a bit of black on it still by the looks of it. And that one. It might be grey underneath, so we'll have to double check that. And them ones have all got black on them. Got some more little boats here somewhere. There they are. So they're all grey ones. And that's all with a black. That's a mad one. There must be another one somewhere. Oh, here you go. I think I'll figure out where these boats are going. Doing okay, always busy though. Yeah, you seem never ending. Non-stop. I've got 2 of these, whatever they are, as well to put on. They look like little Mickey Mouse things. I'll figure out where they go. And 2 racks here, whatever they're for. We shall have a little look and see where they all go. I've still got that little Ardo plane to play around with as well, whatever you call it, Ardo or Ardo, whatever. So we'll stick them boats there. And we'll check up the instructions and see what it says. There you go. So that's right, so that's the rear, which is over there. I'm going to need to turn around because I like to have it the same way as the instructions. And then when I'm looking at the map here on this, I know where I'm at. That goes there, that goes there. That's like that. I've got 4. What are they? Reef hang on or something. Right, so 2 on there. Huh? Two on. That on that and that on that. That's kind of looking odd there. Oh, I see. Right, they tuck right in. Right, got ya. Right, so these ones, I believe, these big ones here. These big ones here sit on there like that. They stick out a little bit. But it does say that that they're black as well, so it looks like I'm going to have to do a quick bit of masking and a quick bit of spraying on the looks of it. How's the shop and all that? Yeah, okay, thanks Muse. Yeah, it's we're still here, we're still open, you know. We're yeah, it's going okay. We get people from all over Scotland visiting, plus I'm posting out all over the UK, so happy days in that aspect. I'm just going to mask this so we can do the black, because this has black around the bottom edge. Well, I've still got my day job, you know, I'm not at that stage yet. Will I ever be at the stage to leave there? Who knows? But we're still enjoying it. Still good meeting people. We've got the shows coming up again as well this year. You know, we've got plenty of that to do again, so all good. I like the shows. It's an excuse to get drunk. Yeah, so there's one kind of masked up, ready to do the black. And spray that black underneath. So I'll mask the others, and then we're ready to spray again. I just noticed that all these have got to have black on. I don't know why I didn't do it at the same time as the last ones. Who knows? It was a while ago since I've done these, so. We just done a model for a museum as well, one of the Liberty ships, so we handed that to them today, so that's good. And next show is in March, then November, at least the ones I'm able to go to. November, so is that Telford Muse you on about going to? We've got the first one of the season for us up here is April 27th, 28th, the Scottish Nationals in Perth. The club will be displaying there, our charity club. No? Alright. And then after the charity will be displaying, and we'll be trading at that one. And then we've got, as far as definitely already booked and definitely happening, will be Scales Scotland at BT Murrayfield over in Edinburgh. I don't think it's called BT Murrayfield anymore, it's Murrayfield something else now. Just the 2 shows in my state I can attend. Oh right, yeah. It's good fun shows, I like them. You know, you get to...
Free booze?
yeah, apart from the free booze that I get. It's nice meeting up with people that you only see once a year at them shows, you know. So I do like a show just for that reason. You can catch up with people that you only see once a year. At least you know they're still breathing. I'd love to go to Telford, but not likely. Yeah, it's a long way. There is a lot of people from the States and whatnot come over and go to it, but it's a lot of money. There you go, that's 3. One more. One more and we can spray. hairbrush, whatever. And we can pop the little blighters on there. Might actually start to feel like I'm getting somewhere with the thing. Dreading all the rigging. Nightmare. But it's all good fun. Our show's only one day, so it's good to see people. Yeah, this is it. I mean, we the Scottish Nationals that we do, the Perth one in April, that's a 2-day. But every other show in the UK is 1 day, apart from Telford, which is 2 days. There is a new one, Key Publishing's doing it, Scale Model World. They did phone me and invite me to trade there, and I said to them, who picked the date for your show? Because it's a new show, not been done before, part of Airpic's Model World or whatever it is. And I says to them, who picked the date? And she went, why? And I went, well, it's the same day as the Scottish Nationals, so the same weekend. So I said, you're going to miss out on nearly all the Scottish modelers, because they'll all be at the Scottish Nationals. And she's like, oh no. I said, well, whoever thought about the date should have really thought about it before they booked it. And she was like, I thought, oh, next year we'll make sure it's a different date. I said, well, it's kind of silly saying that you're going to hold your first model show and it's going to be the biggest show apart from Telford, and then you go and pick the same weekend as the Scottish Nationals. It's a bit bizarre, to say the least. So I said, unfortunately I won't trade at it because I'm already booked somewhere else. There we go, happy days. Time for some black. There we go. That'll go matte in a minute. Put a little clamp on that for now. Put that over there. No patience here for ships, let alone space to display them. Yeah, I know that feeling. Multiple day shows here are out of states, and those are the issues since. Yeah. You should take care of your dad. Yeah, people need to do better. There's full schedules out there, work around. It's not hard. Yeah, she was actually kind of shocked when she said, and I said I can't because I'm already going to one. And when I told her, she was like, oh no. And I said, whoever thought about it didn't look at the show calendar for the year, because it's common knowledge and it's on the IPMS website. You know, it wasn't hard to find out and realise really that it was the same dates before they booked it. But no doubt the show will do well, hopefully, and next year they'll hold it again, but in a better date.
So you got that earfix showing you still nothing but the competition.
Do what?
That earfix showing you still nothing but the competition.
Yeah.
The Tiamat and
Silliness, but it is what it is. I also have my local model club that meets once a month. Oh cool, do you go to that? I know you're busy with your dad and whatnot, but do you manage to go to it? You know, just to get out of the house for a couple of hours? Something different, wind down, switch off. I run a local one, so it's every Friday. So another one is good. So that's easy. Yeah. I've got rubber gloves and I've got a lovely black thumb now. So all good fun. Yeah, I go. It's the only. Oh, excellent. I do see your posts on Facebook and whatnot. I do see when you're posting stuff. It's just because I work so much, I just don't get a chance to make a comment. But it's great seeing what happens and what you're up to and all that lot. I see everybody's posts on Facebook and that. And my son is here. Oh, good stuff. I actually had a guy in the shop today and he was saying, oh, I bought this and I made a mistake but I managed to fix it. And I said, yeah, I know. I said it was this, that and t'other. And he just laughed and went, oh, you saw that? And I said, yeah, because I didn't know you was a member of that group. I said, I'm a member of many groups. I see these things but I just don't get to comment, that's all. What's Paul saying there? Anyone fancy going to my Friday night Zoom modelers meeting? Let me know. I'll hang out there. Yes, definitely. YouTube. You hang out on YouTube? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Elegant Infusions is a pal Paul, and every Friday night it's around sort of 8 o'clock, I think it starts on Zoom. And I get into it after my club that I run, so I join it about 9 o'clock. It's supposed to finish at 10 but we end up like 1 o'clock in the morning and that, but it's a Zoom thing, hangout with lots of other model builders, and we just sit there having a few drinks and a laugh and a banter. Great fun. So if anyone does want to join in, just send me a message, man. But every Friday it is. If anyone's bored, it's a good laugh. Got to be a little bit thick-skinned, but then we're all like that. I need to get back into Colin's private Zoom. It's been too long. Yeah, you should, Muse. I haven't been because it's generally why I'm at work. But Paul's Zoom I do try and get to every Friday, purely because I can, and it's after the club. So let's pull this tape off and have a look. That'll do me. There we go. My little boat. Super. And that little chap will pop on the side there.
Is it masking tape?
Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to switch over because it's your...
And that'll pop on there like that. My YouTube live bunch are brutal. Love every one of them though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a very private one, the one that Paul runs. There's about 4 of us that are on there every week. It's not a huge gathering, if you know what I mean. it's a nice number. Yeah, pop that on there. So I try and get these other ones on there. Oh, I should really undo the masking on one first. That would help.
I'm going highly flammable when I'm walking up there. On paint, glues, spirits.
Spirits?
White spirit.
Oh right, wrong kind then.
Yeah. I had a
That's bad. He's talking about spirits and it's not the one I'm on about. Yeah. That's 2 on. A few YouTube guys are supposed to come on one of the shows here, hoping they can for November since that's my birthday month. Oh wait. Birthday, eh? Right, that's 2 on. Just got to demask and put the other 2 on, but I'll show you what it's looking like with the boats on. There they are, 2 little boats there. Just sitting there, minding their own little business. So 2 more to pop on this side. There's quite a few boats actually, so I think there's some that go between the crane and stuff as well, by the looks of it. I'll pop this little one on here. I don't quite know how they got them out of the rack there. One more. Also put a bit of glue on. Could use a Tamiya glue, but I think this is a little bit stronger overall. Well, at least it's not looking so grey and just grey and white, and it's actually getting some colour to it a little bit. So that's a good sign. There we go, 4 little boats sitting in a row. Yeah. 4 of the little blighters in there. Happy days. So I've got 2 here, which I'm not sure yet, but I believe these 4.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No worries, pal. I've got to figure out what 2 of they are. Right, so where do they go? What goes on that? I've got a bit of a building here. What it looks like it's got a boat rack. At the back there. Yeah. Right, so it is these little dinky ones. These 4 little ones here. But I've noticed I've not done enough on the black on these ones, so I'm going to have to go through all that again. another 4. At least these ones are smaller. Just noticed that it wasn't not enough black. I don't know why I didn't see that line last time. But it is what it is. Evening, Dazza. How you doing, pal? Alright. Dazza's over on Facebook. I'm good, thanks, pal. Just messing about with little dinky boats. You don't have that hassle because you do cars. But me, I've got all this daftness to do. And because of Ron's no hand painting, everything needs to be airbrush rule, it's made it even more complicated a build than it ever would be. And when Ron looks back and watches this later on, he'll just laugh. There we go. Goes such a fine line at the back there. Becomes a bit awkward to get the masking tape on. Done a couple of boats, but yeah, mostly cars and bikes, yeah. All good fun. After I've done this, I've got to finish the Harrier. I've got a Spitfire to do, 2 Spitfires from Ross, and I'll probably just alternate the builds once this is out of the way, and then it'll be multiple builds every week. Oh my gosh, little boats. It ain't little guns, it's little boats. Yeah. 2 more and we'll get them sprayed, and hopefully we'll get them on just before I finish. I do see I've got another 2 racks, but I believe they're ones that are hanging off of a crane, so not so bad. Or I say crane, it's like a winch thing. I've got a Kawasaki Ninja to build, and a Mini Cooper, and an American truck, and a whole other pile of stuff behind me. So there's plenty to build, and I've got that big 1/35 Dora that will take a silly amount of time to do. But we'll get there. Hopefully we'll start flying through them. Yeah. One more. Where's that other little one? There it is. All the fun of the fair, as they say. Yes, definitely does, 100%. I've got a ton of Spitfires to build, but no rush for them. You know, it's the Eddard Spitfire story kits. So, and I've been collecting every Spitfire story one they brought out. So, and you get 2 in each box. So it's kind of full of Spitfires. But the one Ross sent me was 1/32nd, so it's a good size. There you go, just in time. By the time I get this and spray it and all that, we should be good. There's my 4 little boats, ready to go black again. Make sure the lid's on before I shake the bottle. You went in there, Peter?
Yeah, no, I was just doing some math calculations and I'll tell you after the stream.
The what?
I'll tell you after the stream.
Oh, right.
Don't want to get you.
Tell me on during the stream too.
Nah.
Everyone knows I'm crazy enough to be talking to myself as it is anyway.
No, it's not so much that. It's the young lass that's
Oh, mate.
wants to tell.
Yeah.
She said something to me that kind of took me by surprise.
What, she asked you if you fancy her mum?
No, it was. It was. I don't want to get you kicked off YouTube or Facebook.
This is getting intriguing. He doesn't want to tell me what the lady says because he doesn't want to get kicked off of YouTube. It gets intriguing. Oh dear. All good fun. Clean this out, glue them on, and we should be good. Bum, bum. Now, so I'm going to do that stupidness and turn them around again. Just hang on. So if I have the boat, all the boats are pointing the same way, right? So I was trying to figure out. All good. Got boats on.
Boats for boats.
Yeah.
It's like your boxes and boxes.
Boats on. I'm actually getting somewhere.
And you're always getting somewhere.
It's a bit like when you build an aircraft and you sit there and you're working away on that interior and working away, and it just seems forever you're on that interior, and then all of a sudden the fuselage halves go together and you start popping them wings on and that, and before you know it you start to feel like you're getting somewhere, but you spent ages on that interior before you get to that stage. And that's what it's a bit like with this. Cheers, pal.
That's a bit sticky.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a bit heavy.
Oh, it's just not dry yet.
Oops.
100%. But it will be by the time it's on the model. Oh, a bit of glue in there. Oh. knocking that searchlight off. Put this little blighter in. It tucks right in at the back there. Right next to that white dazzled hammer. I'm glad I kind of haven't got to paint them white as well. That would be a bit much. Oh. Proper tight next to one another though. Yeah. That's two little buggers in. You can see them at the back here. We'll spin around. I've got to watch because there's actually guns on the deck as well, so when I grab the deck to turn it round, I don't want to actually knock the boats over as well. There we go. One more. Next to that crane. Fiddly little buggers, but they're on. There we go. So I've still got two guns, two boats to put on, but there's our boats there, all the little brown bits. And that's them all sitting there like that. One behind this crane here, over here, and then two here, and then the four there. So, happy days. Starting to look the part now a little. Everyone keeps coming in the shop and thinking it's finished when they see it, and I'm like, nope. There's still loads to do. I've got all that beautiful rigging to do, which is going to be really exciting. And I've still got the little hydroplane thingamajigs to put on the ramps there as well. I really need to start. It's the photo etch that's making me, just because of what it is, how to get them floats to attach to the body. That's going to be a real pain in the royal proverbial place. Yeah. Alright, Ron, talking to the devil. Hi Fred, it's looking good so far, mate. Cheers, mate. All thanks to you, eh? Oh, I could have cursed you earlier, but yeah. No, it's getting there, pal. I'm getting the boats on. We've got nearly all the guns on. The ones I was struggling last week, turns out there was a platform here that I forgot to put on, and I found it, and I'm like, oh, right, and there's 2 of the AA guns go on that. There's a searchlight to go on the top there as well, so I'm going to have to mess about with searchlights again like before. So I still got one AA gun and 2 little single either AA gun or machine gun or whatever the hell it is. Still got 2 of them to find where they go. So 1 double gun and then 2 single guns still to go on. And we'll just carry on with these boats and cranes, and I'm guessing this is a boaty bit. So this must go somewhere. I believe it goes over here somewhere. I shall figure it out. But we've got some boats on. Happy days. It's nice to have a different colour, because we've just got the deck and it's nearly all different greys and whites, so it's nice to have that little bit of colour to it, where it's starting to feel like it's getting somewhere at last. So happy days. Alright, Cameron, good to see you back live. Cheers, buddy. I'm just about to leave. Hope you're keeping well, fella. Yeah, 6 till 7 every Saturday, unless I'm on holiday or whatever, or at a show, I'll be live. So set an alarm clock, whatever. Oh, I mean 6 till 7 o'clock. I called it the Saturday bench live or whatever. I called it Saturday live bench, that's it. I called it that because obviously I'm going to be jumping between different kits at least. So Fred, at least you can say you've never built a ship. Yeah, that's true enough, pal. I've not built a battleship like it. Will I build another at some point? Only if it's a Missouri. All good, mate. Cool. No snow here. We were expecting it, but it never commented anything. So it's just cold and wet. But yeah, all good. So next Saturday I'll be live again, 6 till 7. Just try and do it every week. I've got this to build. I've still got still working on the old Harrier and stuff as well. So that's a big 124 jobby. So I'm working on that as well in between the shop. There's some of the cockpit and buttons and stuff like that, all that malarkey. So I'll be trotting around with different builds on my live from now on. So once I got the ship done, I'll be playing around with that, the USS Constitution sail ship, and a couple of Spitfires that I got from Ross, and I'm going to try and just jitter between them all. While I'm waiting for one to dry, I'll carry on with another build. So that's the plan over the future, and that's about it really. So next week on this ship we'll try and get these on the turrets. We'll get whatever these are fitted, you know, these plasticky thingamajigs bits for the boats, and we'll just muddle on, keep going, keep muddling on, and eventually it'll get there. But loads of customers come in the shop and think, oh, that's brilliant, is that finished? No, there's still a ton to do on the damn thing, but it's all good fun. Right guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, I'm afraid, because it's time for me to close the shop and go home. Actually face the missus before I go to work tomorrow. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, just a tad, Darren. Yeah. Right, so cheers for popping by, chatting away, etc. It's good to see you. and I'll see you next Saturday at 6 o'clock, and that's about it. Take care everyone, and I shall see you all soon. You know where I am if you need me, just send a message. Bye for now.